Good morning. Budget Bachelor Bill here. Daily doses of pandemic positivity for Thursday, May 13th, 2021. How is everybody today? It's approaching the afternoon here, just afternoon, actually, Central Time. And just wanted to have a shout out for a terrific day. Please try to stay positive, have a cheerful outlook on the day, and try to pinpoint something in your day where you can take away and find some happiness while maybe also having a budget element in mind. So those have been the original points of all my videos, and I hope you sincerely can do that. Have some happiness, have some budget, take some information, and find something amusing in your day. Here's an amusing story to start the day. I tried to call in and make a payment today to a company I've been making payments to for probably 2 or 3 years, and you've probably gotten this more and more as time goes on. And it's a push towards the electronic age. I certainly understand that. A further push, I should say. But when you try to make a payment to a company and you're getting a live person and their paycheck depends on their work and their employment depends on their work, and then they turn around and say, go to the app or go to the web store. Come on. You have me on the phone. Let's just take care of this. Number one, it pays your company. Number two, it keeps you employed. And number three, it's the reason why you have a paycheck. So it's called like work and human interaction. And I'm a big proponent of that because we have to get back to that in a lot of ways. I mean, as mentioned, I put this on for a reason today. It's security. Security is very important. Your security can mean your money if you get things stolen. So the simple fact that you keep things secure, you keep things safe, you keep things organized, that's going to help you in the savings department indirectly through those three areas. So I was a little disappointed when I couldn't talk to the human being, and I said, fine, I'll call back, and when I when I do, I'll talk to a computer. And then you could kind of tell they hesitated on their end and hung up the phone on me. Well, there's no human interaction there, and that's the old term elbow grease. I mean, you got to work and you got to do some things with physical labor, whether you like it or not. They're always going to exist. I heard some people, when it was snowing here in Chicago, talk about, oh, I was slipping on the ice. And well, did you go out and shovel? Did you go out and pour ice down? These are things that computers cannot do. And guess what? You know what? You're going to get some exercise out of it. This is the ironic part. You're going to get some exercise out of it. You might get some happiness out of it. You might interact with neighbors around you out of it. I mean, think about it. That's what you're missing with these electronic areas. I mean, I'm for them, but it's like a love-hate sometimes. So anyway, these are happy videos, positive outlook, savings thing. And on the security level, what I thought about was, for a savings, just make sure that your goods, especially like your wallet and your keys, if you don't have a security system of some kind in your home, in your apartment, put them somewhere like out of sight. Don't just put them on a dresser or a countertop, because this day and age, anything is possible. And I know there's an aura of paranoia. But it depends on the safety of your home. I mean, you could have, a rougher neighborhood. There's good neighborhoods. There's bad neighborhoods. You could be on the first floor. You could be like in the garden where it's easily accessible. I mean, all these factors come into play. There's nuances and details. And I was working in a very big city. I had been in sales before, as mentioned. There's thousands of people there. The city I was in, just to give you a hint, was a desert, and it had a long 8-mile strip with a lot of lights and a lot of hotels and a lot of cars and every single diversity and nationality and size, shape, color under the sun. So that gives you an idea of where I worked. And I was at that 365 days a year, about a year and a half in that element. So to go from that to computers, you can see that I know that there's things that the computers don't do. And some of the questions I got from people were, were ridiculous. I mean, they would use their phone, they would use their computer, and they would still have a ton of questions. So that just goes to show you the value of human interaction. And I've come full circle to my story today. So I think that you can go about your day. Here's a food savings, and I thought about this. Pizzas are very cheap. You can get 2 meals out of pizzas, maybe 3, and they're usually very inexpensive. I definitely recommend doing that. Looking at those grocery flyers I mentioned in the prior video, and you can find some deals for pizza. But here's a side to save you money, and even get a better pizza out of it. Just go, the famous dollar stores out there. I allude to those a lot. You'll see that. But if you just get mushrooms, you get olives, Parmesan, you can get a lot of ingredients to spice up your pizza, and that's going to make you happier cooking. And when you're making this pizza, and again, you can have Tupperware or a container of some kind with a lid where you can take it outside. Even to a restaurant, as long as you purchase something at the restaurant. They usually don't kick up a fuss if you bring in outside food or drink, but just don't have it too blatant. Have it more inconspicuous that way. So, on those notes today, I think I will end the video. Please have a bright, fantastic day. Thoughts and prayers. We're all going through a tough time right now, and positivity. Take something out of each day and then laugh about it. Think about it maybe for a half hour, an hour. Plug in your favorite movie or TV shows. I've touched on those before, and you should have a fairly complete day that way. So this was my standard security outfit, roughly. Had a different tie and a company pin on the lapel that I put on, but it was very meaningful to me, as was all the sales jobs I've had, which are highly interactive, helping people with a product or service I believe in, and I believe in helping others out there. So, it's been 2 decades, 3 decades I've been working, and I've got a lot of experiences that way. That's why I feel like I can always help you with something in your day that wasn't common sense before, that is enlightening, and that will save you money. So take care today, and I will see you on the next go-around. Thinking about you and thinking about the openness that we're going to experience and the better weather, everything upcoming. All right, take care. Have a great day.